let me just touch on this pretty quickly, because I don't plan on just talking about friendship issues so much anymore. Like, I'm trying to drop different content as much as I can, and it's been showing that I've been dropping different content, on a daily basis as of late. So as much as possible, I just want to avoid just talking about the same shit that I've talked about the first few months when I started getting to, unofficially getting into podcasting here. And look, I don't plan on being a professional podcaster, right? I just like to make videos for fun, whether it's just videos about my basketball shoot-around games, or just hangouts with friends, or just my artworks, miscellaneous stuff, and even podcast videos. Just recently, I've been wanting to get into to this like last year, and so far as I've done a whole lot, and the first few months, it's been some pretty redundant topics in terms of like the friendship issues and then ballers issues, and you already know where I stand. I don't want to talk about that anymore, since I pretty much just put that to rest. The name of the group, I mean, because of all the issues that transpired in the last few months. So as much as possible, and even about my dump issues, and I'm trying to avoid talking about that as well, and as well as where my life stands and this and that. I'm trying to do as many different topics as possible. And yes, when it comes to friendships, I will reflect on friendships of these certain friends that I do want to reflect on, that I haven't touched on yet. So it's just I'm trying to, as much as possible, stray from this habit of talking so many issues, even friendship issues. And for the sake of this video, let me just be quick, as I am gonna touch on this. I'm pretty much at peace. All right, I'm pretty much at peace just not being on any group chats. And what I mean by that specifically is I'm just not there. And it's really beautiful outside with the sunset going down. I just don't plan on just mingling with anybody in the group chats. As much as Russ still loves to engage in so much social activity in the group chats, fine with him, more power to him, fine. But I'm not going to talk on there. So it's like I told you last Saturday, it was the wrong time for me to get back, because I expressed my worst, and unfortunately they all saw me do it. And I'm at the point where since then I just decided to just stop. I was starting to feel okay by then, but it's still, since then I just decided to just go away. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to participate in any more group chats, at this time. Like I said, Russ can talk all he wants in there. Okay. Me and the boss got to hang out yesterday to make up for his birthday, and I'm glad I was able to make that happen. At least I can say I made it happen before this month ended, right? But that still does not mean that I've completely gotten over what happened the last couple of weeks, because it happened at a time that I was supposed to get all of my Halloween stuff done, right? And by the way, now my two relatives have already they already got picked up from my other relative, and so they're gonna be doing a lot of helping around my other relative's house, as far as just trying to settle in one of my relatives, which is my uncle. And right now my cousin is gonna be with them for a while. I guess it's about almost a week, right? So now I heard till November 4th. So that's almost about a week. It's about 5 days. So it's gonna be so he's gonna have to help them out, and now it means I'm gonna be back to reality starting right now. Basically, I want to get back home. I know it's been a crazy day. Yes, I already got this mental health financial situation taken care of. Somewhat, right. As far as the dealings with the sessions, financially and all that, right? And yes, I finally got my, I got my my Halloween, cubicle done officially. I just barely got that done. I got that done first before trying to finish up going to my house, and I haven't even had the time to do that. I mean, yesterday I was out to see a boss, and I needed to. I mean, I could have waited until November, but who knows if he was not going to be available, by then. I mean, I don't know. I just thought it'd be better, and plus I had a game 4 yesterday, which I already did, before I met up with the boss. So at least that was taken care of, and also a boss's late birthday. But like I said, dude, it's just like I'm at the point where since missing out on a boss's birthday celebration, that's where I just stopped talking on the group chats. That's where I just stopped talking on group chats. Like, I'm at peace right now. I just don't want to be involved. I don't want to participate with Russ and some of the other guys in the group chats. And it's like, I mean, what's the purpose, dude? Like, and then I'm just seeing messages left and right between freaking, boss and Dewey, whatever he was saying, whatever is going on, all this drama, and I decided I'm just not going to get involved. Like, who cares? That's none of my business anymore. I got my own shit to deal with. I got so many problems to deal with. I'm not going to deal with any of this nonsense. And most of the time when it comes to Dewey, it's like a lot of it is just misunderstandings. I'm just being real, dude. I'm just being real. And I'm not saying that he's trying to to stir up any negativity, but the way that sometimes when he communicates, it's like his understanding just needs to be clarified at times, and it's a lot of that. Like, it just causes a lot of misunderstandings based on him just needing clarification. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of misunderstanding. That's why I'm just done participating in that shit, dude. And for him to ask me about, if I'm gonna, give him $10, this and that, I decide I'm not in the business of giving him money for his needs all the time, especially if he doesn't have a job. I mean, Russ knows this too. So, the fact that he's asking, I'm talking about Dewey, he's asking me about, giving him like $10 or $20 for whatever he needs. It's like, dude, it's almost like he wants to, it's like he wants to take advantage of me. And it's not just me. I know Russ and the boss and Eugene as well. They're all he just keeps depending on us to give him his money, to give him money for his needs. Yeah, I know we're all working, but shoot, we ain't billionaires, we ain't millionaires. We're trying to work hard to support our living. So that being said, that's another one of the reasons why I just don't want to talk. And Russ freaking called me. For what? What are you gonna call me for? What is this about? Is this about a hangout plan? I know he sent the damn schedules, but again, I'm just saying these messages and just decide I just don't give a fuck. All right, I don't. And then I see a message in there that Russ asking, "Are you okay, Jay? Carlos is worried about my well-being." What is he? Why is he worried? I haven't even talked in there. He hasn't seen me. Nobody's been seeing me on my worst today, as of late. Shoot. This is why I just don't want to participate. I'm already stressing out with a lot of shit that I got to deal with. So by not participating in any of these group chats, or just any group chats in general, I mean, fine. I'm fine with that. And you don't see guys like Robbie, Julio, and Andrew they don't even participate in group chats anymore either, because they got their own shit to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Nathan too. Nathan's got his own shit to deal with. That's what I'm saying. Guys like them, you know, they're all married. They ain't gonna be on group chats all the time. I'm not married, but you know that doesn't mean even if I'm not married that I'm gonna be active on group chats like that. I just don't have the energy for just to, you know, to socially get involved with that shit right now. I don't. I'm still not at my best. So I feel I feel at peace away from the group chats. At my best or at my worst, I'm just at peace right now, because I don't want to have to spend so much time on my phone just to chat with guys like Russ and the boss and Carlos in there, whatever the fuck they want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's like for me, I still refuse to just ever be involved, and I don't want to be involved this time. I hope they understand that. You know, like I'm at the point I can continue to just stay away and just, you know, leave it to the guys, and they can ask me, "Oh, you okay?" This and that. I ain't gonna respond for shit, dude. I ain't gonna respond. So, you know, I'm just letting them be. If Russ still wants to say, "Oh yeah, we're still the nutballers," then fine. He can feel that way. I just know that group is finished. I already said it last month. It's finished. Not because not that it's any of their fault. It's all my fault. That's why I put this group to rest. The group name to rest. It's over. Yesterday's video that I did with the boss, that I didn't put down a Nutballers template. I told you I'm not gonna use that Nutballers template until further notice, until I get a new job. You know, these people, some of these people just annoy me, dude. Like I just don't get it, man. You got somebody that's asking for so much money. You got somebody that's asking for money just to help with you know, with his or her needs. You know, just whatever he needs to take care of, and when he should have just been getting a job. When you got someone that just loves to talk, and you got somebody that's complaining about, "Oh, I didn't greet him or her on his or her birthday." It was like, man, dude, I just had enough, dude. I had enough. You know, at this point, I should just say I'm glad I just put the Nutballers, you know, as a group to bed. I mean, the fact that Russ and Eugene said, you know, Eugene quit himself too. I saw him scream about it on the text. I quit being a Nutballer. Well, guess what? I quit too. I have quit. If Russ wants to continue, isn't this the same fool who said, what is it? Isn't this the same dude that said, you know, let's just forget the Nutballers, let's just stick to being friends? Well, this is the same dude that's just being a total hypocrite and coming out and saying, oh yeah, Nutballers for life, brothers in arms, Nutballers for life. Dude's a hypocrite, man. Dude's a hypocrite. But yeah, I'm in no business to just ever be involved in any of this shit at this time. Whatever issues they have, even if it's all this bunch of god daggone nonsense, then so be it. Fine. I'll let them deal with that shit on their own. Whether it's some unexpected beef between a boss and Dewey, or a boss and Carlos, or a boss and whoever, or Russ and Dewey, or Carlos and Dewey, whoever. You know, just for some stupid ass misunderstanding and shit like that. I have no means to be a part of that shit. Okay? They all just need to let me be. I'm gonna go. If they're gonna find me ignoring them, fine. So be it. I don't care. I don't care anymore. All right? It is what it is. My 2025 year has been in shambles. You know? Look how many unexpected happenings that I've had to deal with. And the fact that I'm even going through mental health and now with this financial issue is why I should have left this dump a long time ago. And for me to still be in this dump is why I lost too many of my friends, ex-close friends. The fact that I'm still in this dump is why I got this goddamn harassment letter from a friend, a longtime friend, dude. I mean, just enough of this. You know what I mean? Enough of me just being on these group chats. I just have no business being on there. You know, freaking Carlos don't even participate in that shit as much either as I thought that would be. Hold on. Let me just move over. It's ridiculous, dude. It's just ridiculous. So I just quit having to be part of those group chats so it can lessen my stress. You know what I mean? So it can also improve my focus. I'm not gonna put my phone on do not disturb. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I'm just gonna ignore. That's all. I mean, some of the other guys are just dealing with their own stuff, so they ain't gonna participate in any of the group chats either. You know, like prior to me just having to just completely quit on the group chats. Like, when was the last time I saw Julio, Robbie, or Andrew on the group chats, like active? You know what I'm saying? Probably like a month or so ago or something like that. I told you, they got their own lives. Nathan too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I mean, considering that I just need more peace. I need as much peace as I need, and I just need more me time as I need just to focus on my problems and all that shit. And so be it. I'm not gonna participate in no group chat just to want to freaking talk. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to Russ. I don't want to talk to a boss. I don't want to talk to Carl. I don't want to talk to no one about whatever. So when it comes to hangout plans, shit, I'll just be keeping, like I did yesterday with a boss, you know, individual text. That's it. I'm going to leave it at that, man. Peace.